And we are live. Welcome to Ultra Podcast Z. Manuel is off again, so I, JD, am taking over as the host, and I have brought Andrew along, this time I think mostly willingly, to talk our taste in games.
It's willingly because I'm an awesome gamer. I forgot to wear my don't talk to me. I forgot to wear my born to play Fortnite forced to go to school shirt today in my gamer hat with the retro text. I should go grab the Wario hat.
You want to go do that?
It's somewhere in my room.
Okay, so yes.
I'm gonna grab whatever gamer hat I find first, and I think it's gonna be the Kirby hat.
Actually. Okay, while he looks for that, yes, Andrew and I are gonna be talking about gaming 3x3s today. It's gonna be very interesting. I've seen his, he hasn't seen mine, so it's gonna be very interesting to look at how our tastes overlap, intersect, and which ones we chose and which ones get the honorable mentions here. So, which hat did you find? I think I saw pink, so I assume it's Kirby.
Yep.
All right, let's go straight into our discussion then. Would you like to start?
Yes, I would like to start because I'm going to be taking a long time with what I'm going to be saying.
Okay.
I apologize.
So here is Andrew's 3x3. Is there anyone you'd specifically like to start with?
I would like to start with Persona 4.
Okay. Persona 4.
I'm really good with... Okay, first... Oh, shit. First... Oh, fuck. Oh, my Vita just turned on. Oh, fuck. It's all going to shit and it's only
actually
been 5
turned on?
minutes. No, dude, my fucking Vita, it's on my desk and it just fucking... I accidentally booted it back up. Okay, actually, you know what? Topical!
Yeah.
So, Persona 4 Golden is my favorite game of all time. I bought the limited run $200 collector's edition, and yes, I do own this, and no, I have not played it yet. However...
Could you send me a picture of that after we're done, just because it's getting blurred out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I played it originally on my PlayStation Vita, because I bought this during... Hey, are we allowed to talk about, like, that thing that happened in 2020?
Yes.
Got it, cool. During COVID, in school, school was out, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a Vita, because I bought it with my birthday money.
Mm-hmm.
Because my birthday is in March, and I was a youngin' when I bought this Vita, and I bought Persona 4 Golden on it, because my brother wanted to play Persona 4 Golden. However, around this time, Persona 5 Royal came out, so him and my dad were fighting over the PS4 to play Persona 4 Royal. Persona 5 Royal. So I had the Vita all to myself, and I played Persona 4 all the way through in like 2 months. This was a very important game to me because it like was the first like big RPG I finished. Showed me how much I like character-driven narratives. Which, for the record, a lot of this is going to be me talking about like stuff I learned I liked through these games.
Yeah, same here. But
no, Persona 4 is a very well done game, and I'm gonna use this block to also talk about 5 and 3.
Okay.
First 3. I'm playing 3 Reload currently. Okay, my take on Persona 3 Reload currently is that it's not a bad game. It's that it really genuinely suffers from being the first Persona game to use this gameplay style. Because Tartarus is a 264 floor long dungeon that really doesn't have that many visual changes. And it really just kind of starts dragging near the end, and I'm like staring at it, like drooling out of part of my mouth, just going through like 30 floors. Obviously, I've been starting to break it up so I don't go insane. It's not that 3 Real is a bad game; it's that I have been playing it, and I'm wanting it to end at this point. Okay, now 5 Royal I want to gush about. 5 Royal is absolutely the better game compared to 4 Golden. The only reason I put 4 Golden at the here is because Golden has a more personal thing, but 5 Royals, like, pre-made dungeons and the combat there, like, it's obviously the same combat, but it feels more fluid because it introduced all the new mechanics and all that. It's just so fucking fun. I loved 5 Royal. I binged that shit in 3 weeks. It was a full-time job. I regret my life decisions.
I did it over like 2 months with a full-time job, so it was a very interesting playthrough for 5 for me.
I did it over summer last year. But yeah, all of them are great games. 4 Gold is just my favorite. Okay, now I'd like to talk about Yakuza.
Okay, let me. Where's my 3x? There we go. Top middle. Yakuza 6, the Song of Life here.
Yakuza 6, the Song of Life, or Ryugo Gotoku 6. I totally butchered that pronunciation. Like a Dragon 6, the Poem of Life was the other pronunciation. I understand that Shun Akiyama is here. It was the only good photo I could get for Yakuza 6. Because the one I downloaded was a fucking AVI file. Anyway, I also own the collector's edition of this. I bought this brand new when I played this game for the first time last year. This game is fucking amazing. Look, okay, now I'm going to talk about Yakuza. Yakuza is my favorite series of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It is a, obviously, action RPG / turn-based nowadays, with the crime drama focus, with all the wacky sub-stories that I don't really do much of. I normally go through the main story, and I think it's really well done, the main story. Kiryu is probably my favorite video game protagonist.
Okay. Well, there goes that debate question that I've seen asked 100 times and seen answered Majima as well when it's only Kiryu or Ichiban.
Oh, Majima's amazing. I love all the characters, just so happens that I haven't played the most recent Ichiban game, so I don't really have grounds yet. But I loved Ichiban in there. Kiryu, I just love his character, is what it comes down to. 6's combat was incredibly fluid for me after going through 3, 4, and 5. Started 0, I know people say start at Kiwami because that's a remake of 1, but man, 0's just a better game. Like, I loved both. 0's better, I liked Kiwami more, but 6 is my favorite. 6 had a lot, this came with some whiskey glasses, which are pretty cool. I have them sitting over there. I have not used them.
Yes.
Because I cannot.
Yep.
And it came with an art book, but I bought this for $100 on eBay. This thing's really cool to own.
Yeah. I say, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, Yakuza is one of those series I've been meaning to get around to. I've started 0 a couple times, but because I play on my PC using a Switch controller, the button inputs for 0 are all mapped for 360.
Xbox.
So, yeah. So
yep.
I cannot, like, mentally translate the button prompts, like, on screen. I cannot do karaoke in that game just because of that. So I need to get them all on, like, Steam and see if it will do the button translation on their, like, layer for it. And then I'll get into it.
Ooh, you want to buy a Switch 2 and Yakuza 0? Ooh.
Hey, if someone gives me the money, I'll do it. But no one's going to give me the money. There's no, like, rich donor here who's like, here, JD, take $500 to buy this.
Our one patron, your one patron magically manifesting $5 billion into your bank account.
$5 billion. And I'd also asked our friend, or our mutual acquaintances, Adam and Jesse, about this because they had played through most of the series too, and they said to start with 0 as well.
Yeah, 0 is definitely the best starting point because you don't feel like you're tied down to the rest of the series after 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want to talk about another game.
Which one?
I want to talk about 4. I want to talk about Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots?
Yeah. Yes. I have the stupidest smile on my face. For the record, I have been... Okay, first, I want to talk about Metal Gear and why it is a very important series to me. Persona and Yakuza are very important to me because they were, like, the first, like, big games I loved sitting down and, like, playing and binging the series. Metal Gear was the first game I ever streamed and got an audience with, and I don't stream anymore, like, much anymore. I might boot it up eventually, but my Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough was the highest stream I had for a long time. And so that's already an important thing. And then I honestly thought the series started going downhill. But for the record, I started playing the series in 2021. I still haven't finished playing the series as of 2025. Basically, when I bought it, I had like just gotten some money out of nowhere, like around the holidays. Not out of nowhere, like I robbed a bank. No, I just got money. I got a check. And it was like $30 at this time to buy the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection, brand new. It is now $80! You needed a brand new because Metal Gear Solid 1 was a digital code. So I wanted to buy it new so I could actually use that digital code. But I ended up playing through that series. I played 2 and thought it was fantastic, just not as good as 1. And then I played 3, and my Metal Gear hot take is that I think Metal Gear Solid 3 is not that good. It's good story. It's not that it's a bad game. It's that I feel like the survival mechanics really did kind of like hold the game back.
An interesting take from what I've seen. I haven't played any of them for more than like an hour, but I see 3 held in a very high regard from lots of people who have.
I get it. I get why people love 3. I just didn't care for the survival mechanics. So then when I went to play Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on PSP, I just couldn't even finish it. And then I learned it wasn't important. So I tried to play 4. And then I couldn't. And then I took a year off from Metal Gear, going to play some other things. Then I played Metal Gear Solid 4 in February 2022, and I got the fucking copy signed in 2023 by David Hayter, Cam Clark.
It's a bit off screen at this point if you want to pull it like closer to your face.
Shit, sorry.
Yeah.
David Hayter, Cam Clark, and I got it signed by Solid and Liquid Snake. This is one of my favorite things to own. I loved Metal Gear Solid 4 because its narrative is one of the best written I've ever it is so well done. It is contrived. I will not be lying and say it's not convoluted. It's actually fully understandable. No, the fuck it's not. It's Metal Gear. But it is so you are happy that you ended up sitting through it. It's the same thing with Yakuza 6. And actually, another game I'm going to talk about. You are grateful you sat through the games leading up to it because it gut punches you in the best ways possible, and I loved it. Also, Metal Gear Solid 4 is just really fucking fun. I loved it. I laughed. I genuinely did cry a few times. This is one of the fucking best games I've ever played, and it was definitely the best game released in 2008.
What else released in 2008?
I say that as if Persona 4 didn't also release in 08. Oh my
okay, I'm trying to think. What else released in 08 that I'm... No, that was...
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Okay.
Sonic Unleashed.
World of Goo.
Mario Kart Wii.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of just out of winners for this one.
Yeah, there were a lot of good games that year.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I do need to play Peace Walker.
Something I want to ask about 4. Does it really have a cutscene that goes on for 90 minutes?
Yes, it does have the 71-minute cutscene. You want to know when it is? At the end of the game. You will literally get a save point before that fucking movie.
Okay, thank you. Just because I knew there was one that goes on for a long time, and I think the opening goes on for a while.
No joke. Oh, the opening's very cutscene heavy, but there is gameplay. The ending is literally just cutscenes, and it's an hour and a half long. And I was wrapping up the game, and I had school class the next day at school. And I just stayed up late, just finishing the game, and I just watched it. Metal Gear Solid 4 is Metal Gear Solid 4 is the best Metal Gear game, and I'm tired of people acting ooh, but 3 is better. Not that 3 is bad.
That was me with I think Persona 5 Royal, the ending, because you get through everything, and then you have another hour of just scenes to go through. You gotta say goodbye to everybody. Gotta wrap up your
JRPG session.
Yeah, gotta wrap up your romantic loose ends, all that stuff. You say goodbye to everybody. You gotta leave town. Gotta have that convoluted, then gotta have the credits and everything. Yeah, good time, but boy, I wish I hadn't had anything else to do that day.
Yeah. I'm glad that I finished it at 1 in the morning. Okay, got it. I think that's what I wanted to say.
All right, moving on to your next one, or do you want to move on to a specific one?
I'll move on to Xenoblade.
Okay, we're going in order here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're not in the territory of my 3 favorite games of all time, but now we're in the territory of, damn, this should kind of peak. Oh, fuck, these are all Nintendo games.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Well, guess
it was intentional, clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was a game that I really didn't like when I first played it. When I first played Xenoblade 3, I really just couldn't get myself to finish it. And then I finally played through Xenoblades 1 and 2.
Oh, that might have helped.
In 2022, I played through them. I played through them in 2023.
I forgot about that, Manuel. I forgot about that.
But then I played through it last summer, back in 2024. I played through it. Oh my god, this game is amazing. As in, let me put it this way. The DLC for Xenoblade 3 is legitimately my favorite Xenoblade game. And Xenoblade 3 is my favorite normal game from that series.
Okay.
What it did was make the combat... It's definitely the best version of the combat. The class system is, as a tradition, really fun. I love... Miiwan RPG has a class system. But yeah, Xenoblade 3, I don't know how to word it properly. If you want a JRPG that has really well done world design, Xenoblade, all of them, all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, I haven't played X. When I talk about Xenoblade 1, I will always say that its world design and world building is second to none. It is genuinely the best constructed world I've ever seen in an RPG.
Okay. Yeah, I've only like started one. I think I put a few hours into it on the Wii because I remember when it was coming out originally, and now I've just restarted it. Yeah, I remember all that. I was there for all that on the internet, and then I just restarted playing it on the Switch. I got like
it is so worth getting the Switch version.
Yeah, I got like 30 minutes in, then I got distracted by something else, so I need to start playing again. But I finished up other games I was playing, so I might have time.
That's fair. Xenoblade 1 was a very good game. 2 was even better, but the thing with every Xenoblade game for me is there's always a hurdle for it, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, every time I play one of them, I just don't like it, like, the first few times, and then I eventually, something just clicks in it every time, and it's like, damn, this shit kind of peak.
Yeah, I've had that with games. I've had that with books where it just have to, okay, if I push myself through past this point, I will get used to it. I will understand what it wants me to do, what it wants of me, and I will.
I don't know how many times I had to slam my head against the wall for Fire Emblem to click, but it eventually did.
Mm-hmm.
I've never beaten a Fire Emblem game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's what I wanted to say about Xenoblade. Everyone here should play the Xenoblade trilogy. 3 is genuinely worth the journey.
All right. Oh, sorry, Manuel. If you're not gonna chat, you mentioned Uni because I think at AX 1 year.
Oh shit! Let's rank the Xenoblade 3 cast. Okay.
I haven't played Xenoblade 3, so I'm trusting you. Go ahead if you want to rate them.
Got it. So worst ones lands.
Okay.
Manuel's actually gonna hate where this statement's going. Worst to best. Lands, Uni, Senna, Tyon, Mio, Noah. Moving on.
Okay. Yeah. One of our friends was playing it in the hotel room, I think 1AX, and Manuel just, like, in his drunken stupor, became obsessed with Uni. So we've been making jokes about it ever since. I think he actually has, like, one of those pillowcases of her that he found somewhere. I'm spilling that here.
Okay, I just saw the camera update with my just like disgusted, like tired face.
Yes. If he doesn't have it, he's been looking for it, and he will get it one day.
Manuel, please stop making us censor things when you're in the call.
Okay, Bayonetta 2.
Yay! This doesn't help the discussion. This doesn't help after the discussion we just had. I swear! I'm normal!
Right.
Okay, actually, Bayonetta is... Okay, Bayonetta 1 is an important game to me because it was the first like, spectacle fighter I played.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling them spectacle fighters because every time I mention hack and slashes, someone just goes, oh, like a Musou game, and I have to explain, no!
No. Okay.
So I just say spectacle fighter, Musou.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2, I don't own the Switch version physically. I own the Wii U version because I saw it in the store for $25 and I've been going for a full Bayonetta collection since like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have not. Not 2013. 2022, I've been going for this collection. I played Bayonetta 1 back in 2022. I played, and it was amazing. It got me like really to fall back in love with games because I was kind of teetering for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 months later, I played Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
This game right here is genuinely one of the most fun games I've played. I had so much fucking fun with this game. And you know what? I'm going to go into this conversation now. That's right. I like this game. I like Bayonetta 3.
All right.
I'm not going to go into like the stuff that happened with all that.
Yeah.
Like, leading up to release.
Yeah.
But Bayonetta 3 did have issues. It's definitely a bit lost at points. With like trying things that just don't work. However, I feel like the new character they added, Viola's gameplay, was so fucking fun, and I just want another game using that swordplay style. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And Bayonetta's gameplay was just, normal Bayonetta. Bayonetta 3 was a great game. I want to replay the Bayonetta trilogy really bad.
Okay.
For the record, I haven't played Cereza and the Lost Demon.
That was going to be my next question.
And I have played the 8-bit Bayonetta game. I have actually figured out a way to get that in my Steam library.
Wait, there's an 8-bit Bayonetta game?
It was a random error 404 page Platinum had for a bit, and I figured out a way to get it redeemed in my Steam library.
Okay. That sounds...
It's not a complete Bayonetta collection if I don't...
You're cutting out again, I'm sorry. Okay.
I have it. I have both the amiibos. I have just Wii U version and the fucking 360 version of Bayonetta 1. I have the Wii U version of Bayonetta 2. I have a lot of Bayonetta. All I have to do now is watch Bayonetta Bloody Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Bayonetta is another one of my I have 4 favorite series: Yakuza, Metal Gear, Bayonetta, Final Fantasy.
Okay. Yeah,
that's my love for Bayonetta shown. I love these games.
Yeah, I have 2 copies of 1 and 2. I have not finished any of them, but I'm working on them. I will get to them
Thank you.
someday.
They're all good. They're all
Mhm.
so fucking fun.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, my ranking for them, best to worst, 2, 3, 1, but 3 and 1 could probably flip around depending on when I replay them.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about Mario.
Okay, let's go.
Yahoo.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm gonna actually first talk about Mario Wonder, then I'm gonna talk about the game I probably should have put here instead. Because I don't know why I put Mario Wonder here. I just did because it's easily my favorite 2D Mario game.
Okay. Yeah. I still need to get around to playing this. My cousin has it. I need to see if I can borrow it from her.
It was kind of an impulse buy for me, actually. I wasn't really like planning on getting it around the time it released, but I just randomly went to Walmart and saw it, and I just went, I have the money, why not? And I bought Mario Wonder, and I had a lot of fun with it. Actually, I think I was just like really having a shitty day that day, and I went, I'm gonna go to Mario.
That's me when I just pick up a new game that I then binge in about a week.
Persona 5.
No, luckily it's only about a fifth the length of Persona 5. So I didn't have to give up too much that week.
Yeah, I played Mario Wonder. It was a really fun 2D platform. It's easily my favorite 2D Mario. However, it is not a Mario game. This is Mario Galaxy 2. I don't know why I put Mario Wonder here. It is better than Mario Galaxy 1. Galaxy 1 isn't bad. It's just like, oh, the story, but why do you care?
Sorry, I have met so many people who like say 1 over 2, but I am a 2 over 1 guy here. So I'm glad to meet someone on the same wavelength as me.
Mario Galaxy 1 is a very good prototype of it. Galaxy 2 takes the mechanics a lot better, but oh, the atmosphere. This is a Mario game. I get, I can try having more atmosphere. It's a Mario game. That's not the goal. If you want an atmospheric Mario game, just play Paper Mario. Do play Paper Mario. 64 is a great game.
Yeah.
Also, my copy of Galaxy 2 signed by Martin A.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, no, he was a very nice man when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, this is my copy of Galaxy 2. I've 100%ed it twice, actually. One of them was a relay with some friends, and the other was me going through it and finally beating the perfect run. And every time I think about the perfect run, I think I freak out a bit. Yeah,
that final one with one-hit challenge, I have never beaten it yet as Luigi. I need to...
you don't... Oh, thankfully you don't have to as Luigi. I did it with Mario.
Oh, yeah. I've tried it with either of them, and I just cannot get it done. It's just like, I keep following it, like, somewhere towards the end, and I haven't touched it in years.
I know where you're dying, and that section right there is really just to make sure you don't let your nerves get the best of you section.
Yeah. All I remember is it was past the laser rings, and I maybe just made it through there. And I think there's a way you can, like, cheese it, like, with Yoshi or something, but I don't remember how to do it, and
there's ways to cheese it, but, like, I did it legit, and I was, like, genuinely popping off when I did it, because the first time I did it was on an emulator. I should finally. And I was using Joy-Cons.
Okay.
And then I did it when I came home, and I booted up my Wii U, put my copy of Galaxy 2 in, 100%ed it, and I popped off again.
Yeah. Oh, I do have... Do I have controllers for my Wii U? I have my Wii U, but I should see if I have some Wii
I hope you have the gamepad. You're fucked if you don't.
Oh, no, I do.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's my Mario rant. I fucking love Mario. He's such a jolly fellow.
Yeah, but Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one of the games that I really wish I could have put on my 3x3, but there are so many other things I had to get to, it gets an honorable mention from me. I
guess I'm going to mention my honorable mention because I really should put it here instead of Sonic X Shadow. The World Ends With You.
Yeah.
Like, Shadow Drop right now. I'm bringing up The World Ends With You, which is my favorite DS game. Ignore Chrono Trigger. We'll talk about that later. The World Ends With You is a game designed by character design Tetsuya Nomura, so we already got some good check marks from me. I fucking love his character designs. But its battle system is so customizable and, like, fun to learn, and it's such a... They have, like, good cast. They have a good cast. It's such a fun game. It's so digestible. I loved this game when I played it for, like, the first time, and I really want to replay it. I fucking love this game. It's a shame it's $80 now. The Switch version works. The anime works for the plot.
Yeah. I like that they kept the style for the anime, at least. Like,
yeah, I think... honestly, I think the style looks better.
Yeah.
I kind of like the slightly softer art, and the 3D animation was actually used in Neo. I've owned Neo since day one. I regret my life choices.
I think you cut out a bit when you were talking about Neo. Like, before you said, I bought it day one, I regret my life choice. I don't know if you said anything else there.
I said they used the art style from the anime in Neo, like the 3D animation they use is the art style they use for the Neo cutscenes, and it looks so good. I need to play Neo: The World Ends with You. I really do. I enjoy it every time I play it. I just always put it down because every time I play it, it's stuck in that weird little pot in my head. Okay, since we're doing like honorable mentions, I guess I could rally off some games I'm currently playing that I'm really enjoying. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna mention Kingdom Hearts 1's really fun. Resident Evil 4 I'm playing for the first time. Excellent game so far. I'm only through chapter 1. I am not a gamer.
Are you playing the original or the remake?
I'm playing the 2005 version with the PS4 re-release.
Okay.
And Tekken 7's a very important game because it got me into fighting games. Okay, moving on.
Okay, my honorable.
Also Hatsune Miku Project Diva.
Okay. I'll do mine when we do my list. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to just go on that rant. I saw honorable mentions and said, let's rally them off. Okay, now I can talk about Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, you used the box art for the DS one here, but was that the one you played?
It's funny because I literally have the DS copy I had to steal from my brother. I had to borrow it because I don't own a physical copy, but I played the Super Nintendo version. This is the best game I've ever played. Like my 3 favorite games all have issues that I can gladly. Persona 4 Golden's randomized dungeons are pretty boring a lot of the time, and you know, it's not for everyone, like length and all that. It's pretty. Yakuza 6 did trim a lot of the fat from like the older Yakuza games. Metal Gear Solid 4 is more of a movie than a cutscene. More of a cutscene than a game. Chrono Trigger is damn near perfect.
Sorry,
Shut up, Manuel.
I think it's only like, what, 1.5 times at this point?
Let me check. How old is Chrono Trigger? Yeah, near 1.5.
Yeah.
I checked.
Yeah,
but Chrono Trigger is a game that when I played it, I was genuinely blown away about how much I liked it. Like I was always thinking it wasn't my thing. Like I always thought, it just never clicked with me. And then I actually played it.
Oh yeah, I remember playing the DS version when it came out. Really great game. Really loved it. I liked the combination effects in battle and how like they all all the groupings have their.
I like it.
Own
There's
specials.
no bad party setup. You have customization everywhere in that game. There's side quests. Like it uses time travel in a smart way. It never feels padded. Let me put it this way. I finished Chrono Trigger and like a week later I was already wanting
to replay it.
Yeah. Also, the reason I played Chrono Trigger was because I had just played my least favorite game of all time,
which is
Final Fantasy XIII.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Look,
I've played worse games. Highlight. I've beaten Highlight on NES. I'm sorry. That game at least has the excuse of being one of the first action RPGs. It has an excuse. Final Fantasy XIII doesn't have one.
But yeah,
okay. I've gone on the rant about Final Fantasy XIII though.
Yeah, but Chrono Trigger definitely would have been an honorable mention for me. But there were so many. Like I could go on I could make another 3x3. Probably just my honorable mentions. And still, it'd be just as relevant.
I could have done the same thing.
Yeah.
However, unfortunately, time passes. Okay, so I want to talk. Okay, so welcome back to Andrew Defends Things that are constantly lambasted by the fans.
Get your ban. There we go.
Mods, obliterate this bot off the face of the earth. Okay, so I bought Final Fantasy XVI at launch, and I loved this game.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. I have not been a Final Fantasy fan. Let me word that. I was a Final Fantasy fan starting in 2018, and when in 2018, 15 had just come out like 2 years ago. I was playing and I was enjoying it. I never finished 15. I do really want to play Final Fantasy 15. There's no joke there. I just want to play it. But then we kind of went radio silent. The next mainline Final Fantasy game was technically 7 Remake. And then we got 16 in 2023, and I want you to understand, I wanted a PS5 just for this game.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did.
Thankfully, my family was able to get a PS5 in 2022, so I got to play GTA 5 for the first time. I got to play all the Yakuza games on PS5 through PS4 backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
I had a lot of PS5 fun. But then, the game that I was the most excited for in 2023, and my game of the year in 2020, was Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
It's an action RPG with just like hack and slash gameplay. How do we not have peak here right now? Also, right, I should probably go over. The top column is my 3 favorite games. The middle row is Nintendo. The bottom row is I gave up. The left column's RPGs. The middle columm is
Beat 'em
high
ups,
games.
spectacle fighters. You cut out sometimes, so I'm sorry to fill in.
I want to just say like high flying action.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Metal Gear, and I don't know what the hell I did. I ran out of ideas eventually. I couldn't organize things anymore. But Final Fantasy 16 got like lambasted by the fan base because it's not a real Final Fantasy. What makes a real Final Fantasy? You tell me, because if you say it's because it's action, we've had action since Final Fantasy IV. Sorry, I get very annoyed with people who say real Final Fantasy. I hate the term. This isn't a real entry in the series. It really does just grind my gears.
Yeah, especially in a series that has evolved so much over time, like Final Fantasy.
A series that has had like 10 battle systems. What do you? I'm sorry, I keep yelling, by the way, and like going on angry tangents.
Oh no, it's fine. We're still good for time. So as long as you're not making a 10-minute rant that I have to cut out for our own sakes, I think we're good.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to like go on that little tangent about 16 because I think 16 is genuinely a really fun game.
Mm-hmm.
It obviously isn't as much of an RPG as the other game.
Yeah,
but I feel like it makes up for that with the combat. And honestly, having a really good cast. Like, I really liked Clive as a character, and he's in Tekken 8 now, so I should probably actually buy the DLC for Tekken 8.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, 16 was a really fun game. I fucking loved this game. It was my Game of the Year 2023, and I still think it got snubbed because it wasn't even nominated for Game of the Year 2023.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't played Baldur's Gate. Why do you ask?
Hey, I'm playing through it with both my D&D groups. Really good game, but you really also have to like RPGs, like D&D, and
you have to be into CRPGs already.
Yeah, basically. And sometimes it takes people a lot to get into that.
Yeah, it comes down to baggage.
Yeah.
Okay, time to talk about the last game I have here.
Yeah. It's totally not
funny,
a Phase Mom game.
The only Final Fantasy that don't count are 11 and 14. Manuel. Manuel. You're really just gonna lump 14 in there as if it's not gonna actually start a fight?
Emmanuel, you mean the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with the free...
Now with the Storm... No, it's the MMORPG with free trial of the MMORPG that lets you go up to level 70, and now includes the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood expansions.
Yeah. That.
Also, you should play. You should actually play Final Fantasy XIV. It is pretty fun. I've been checking it out again recently on PS5.
MMOs are just one of those like entire genres that I have not been able to get into because generally they require you to have people you play with online, and I tend to play solo when I'm online.
A lot of people with 14 have said that they're definitely able to play on their own.
Okay, maybe I should check it out.
Okay, time to talk about Sonic.
Okay.
Oh, also right. Final Fantasy
it's the other way around. Sorry, I put Shadow and Sonic, but Sonic and Shadow.
Let's see. But also ranking the Final Fantasy games I've played. Best to worst, 16, 4, 1, 3, 2, 13. Moving on.
Okay.
Sonk.
Yeah, I saw that now.
Okay, so Sonk and Shadow Generations. I got this for the holidays last year, and I honestly was kind of iffy if I wanted a Sonic game. Because I, for some reason, was thinking I think I'm too old for Sonic. Then I played Sonic X Shadow, which, for the record, is a remake of my favorite Sonic game, which is Generations, and this just took that over because it's a better version of Generations, and it has the Shadow stuff, which was really fun. Also, obviously, going to talk about other really good Sonic games: 3 Knuckles, Mania, because I'm a basic bitch. I think Colors is really good, and I still stand by Colors being good.
Yeah, it's my favorite Code Geass opening. Wait.
Actually, both Colors. Colors DS and Wii are both really good.
Okay.
Honestly, I might prefer Colors DS.
Interesting.
It's a third Sonic Rush game. I've never really cared much for Sonic Rush though, even though Hideki Naganuma's
music is really good.
Yeah, no, Sonic X Shadow is the best Sonic game.
All right.
I will gladly fight for that one.
I don't think I've finished a Sonic game in my life.
Oh, you should finish Sonic Generations. I genuinely think Generations is a good start, despite it being an anniversary.
Okay. I will have to look into that. I think I might have like the original version somewhere. I know I have I have like the old school Sonic games. Like I have those from whatever releases Sega's done with them. I have Mania because it was free on Epic one time. I might have some other ones that have just been free at other places or that I've gotten in bundles.
Average Insane Sonic fan walks in. Actually, 06 was an underrated masterpiece. I don't get why people say that nowadays. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gone on my ramble.
All right, then I guess it is my turn. So let's look again at mine because it was here for a second before. So yes, here's mine. We're going to start at the top with my favorite game of all time.
Oh my god, I was thinking about that earlier.
Let me spell it correctly, but it's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's stand-in for the entire Legend of Zelda series here. I am a big fan ever since I saw my cousin playing Ocarina of Time at his house when I went to visit. Like, the ending is still very much ingrained into my mind, and on that occasion, I am wearing my Legend of Zelda shirt that I got when I went to see the Legend of Zelda Symphony Orchestra in like 2017. So yeah, I think this is a foundational like 3D action adventure game. It set a lot of standards when it came out. Z targeting had been done before, but it was really locked in here, and it's been further refined in like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and all the games following. And like I said, that adventure of just being like this young boy without a fairy who one day gets told he has some epic destiny to fulfill, just starting out small, getting your first sword and shield, venturing into the Deku Tree, clearing that out, and learning that you were already too late. Spoilers for a, 25-year-old game at this point?
No, I've never beaten it.
Yeah. And then, but having to go on and continue this quest, leaving your hometown, sadly, it's just like something that really resonated with me. And then the ending, when you're climbing up the tower and Ganondorf is just like playing the organ and this music is swelling up as you're just walking round and round until the door opens and then slams behind you. You see Zelda like trapped in that crystal and him like turning around and just starting the fight where you go back and forth with the like shooting the lightning bolt or like swatting lightning bolt back to him. And then you like hook shot onto him, jump over, slash him. And then you think you've won because you and Zelda are reunited and he's dead on the floor. But then the entire thing starts to crumble and you have to get out of there. So you do all of that. You walk down, like go back through monsters try to stop you. And then when you get there, you just see the entire castle coming down. You think, okay, now I'm finally done. But no, you see from the rubble of the castle, Ganondorf's body like just rises up. His hand comes out. You see the Triforce of Power glowing on his hand, and he transforms into Ganon for one last battle where you and Zelda work together to take him down, saving Hyrule. That is forever burned into my memory and is the reason this is my favorite game of all time. And I love like every game in the series I've played.
I've actually never been much of a Zelda fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like wish I was a fan of it. It's just every time I try to play them, I just end up getting bored and dropping it. Like Link to the Past, I tried playing and I never really clicked with much. I think maybe playing a 3D Zelda game like Ocarina of Time will help because I've only beaten Zelda 1.
Yeah.
And I have Ocarina of Time sitting on my 3DS, so maybe I should actually sit down and play it.
As do I. Oh, I don't have my 3DS up here. I moved it earlier. But yeah, I was just looking into that because I was talking about maybe streaming something off or while we're on a break for Golden Sunday because we finished Golden Sun, which was one of my honorable mentions. It was like, again, picking these 9 was like picking a favorite child sometimes. Like,
please, that I like sat at it because I didn't know what the hell to put in things, and then I like finished it, and I've been like thinking, like legitimately, when I was driving home from work today, I realized, oh shit, I should have put World Ends With You on there instead of like Sonic or Mario. I really did think that because I was like struggling because for some reason I couldn't think of any like big game changers after like the other 7 I put down.
Yeah, so if there's like a reason I want to, or I like playing games, I like making games, it's probably from Ocarina of Time, just those memories. And I even have memories of like the first time my cousin brought home Majora's Mask and that scaring me little, I think I might have been 8, maybe 9 at the time. Me.
That game still is like fucking creepy.
Yeah, the mission where you fight, was it them on the ranch? Probably still turns my stomach to this day. Like I have trouble playing it just because I get sick to my stomach from the fear.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm an Ocarina of Time over Majora's Mask kind of guy. I think it set so many standards that Majora's Mask iterated on and other games have iterated on. But it's like my favorite. I need to go back to and play to it. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday because we're off for a week until we start Live Alive, which you might like because it is a game that is kind of the spiritual predecessor to Chrono Trigger.
Waiter, more Super Nintendo RPGs, please. I'm like jingling a fucking
But it does have an official remake. I think it's on like all major
the
platforms
HD
now.
2D Switch remake. Yep, I know.
I think it's on Steam, PS5 as well now.
Yeah, it's on Steam. I think it released on all three of them like simultaneously.
No, it was Switch exclusive for like 6 months, and then it was on everything else.
Thank you, Square Enix. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do want to play Live Alive. I've been like staring at it. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to sink my teeth through an RPG when I'm already playing it, and
Yeah.
I'm still like, I have. Let me put it this way: I have over 200 games. I need to.
Yeah, believe me, I have games, and lately I've just been picking one off, starting to play it, and hoping it clicks for a bit. I did that most recently with Steam World Heist 2. I love all the Steam World games, and I was like, I need something to play. I'm gonna pick this because this is the only one I haven't played yet. I just beat it this morning after like 27 hours of playing it over the last week. Which is, now I'm gonna move over to my second game on this list, which is Tales of Symphonia. This one is the original
Visual Aid.
Oh, do you
I'll
have
go
it here?
grab visual aids for all these because I have a pretty good collection.
Oh, thank you. My copy is somewhere in Ohio right now, and I don't know if... Oh, wait, I have my Switch copy here.
Sorry, we're kind of losing. I only have the PS3 version.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is a game that I just kind of, like, picked up, I think, on a whim in high school, and it just became one of my favorite games. I talk about how I didn't have that many games growing up, so it would just be kind of like cycling between playing games. So it'd be like this, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and maybe like a run through of Ocarina of Time on that like Zelda collection disc that had 1, 2, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. So it's just one of my favorite games, one of my favorite stories in games of how it plays with like our conceptions of like heroism, self-sacrifice, destiny, all that kind of stuff. I love the combat system. It is basically just mash your abilities at someone at something else until it dies. But it's a whole lot of fun, especially when you get into the combination attacks. I also love the story and the presentation as well, like the voice acting. It was one of the first I really liked it in, like Scott Menville as Lloyd. And going through in Japanese on PC was interesting too, because he's voiced by Kamina. I can't remember his full name right now, but he's the same voice actor as Kamina, and that was fun. And I love Shina Fujibayashi, the one in the purple right there next to Lloyd. One of my favorite characters in gaming. And Jennifer Hale's performance is one of my favorite of hers. She's done Femme Chef.
Tatsuyuki Kanushi.
Thank you. That's what I can remember. Yeah, him. He's Kamina. He's some other things. But hearing him as Lloyd was very interesting when I was playing in Japanese, and especially in
Looks like him.
For Sheena as well. She's voiced by Nami's voice actor in Japanese, so that was fun to hear because I'd already watched like 800 episodes of One Piece when I started playing this in Japanese. But yeah.
So it's like the Michelle Ruff brainworms I have.
Yes. It's like,
more realistically, the Crispin Freeman brainworms.
Yeah. It's just, hey, I know that person. I didn't know they were in this game because I've never played it in Japanese before. But yeah, one of my favorite games of all time, one I've played probably the most times, maybe behind some of the Zelda games. It'd probably be Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, then Twilight Princess, or this for a number of times I played it like to completion.
I've played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, can I ask a few questions?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on Dawn of the New World?
I haven't played it.
I really expected you to cover yours and go la 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 la.
I've seen the plot, like the plot overview. I'm not really sure. I would play it if I had a copy of it, just for curiosity's sake.
Yeah, I've heard.
But it feels like
bad.
It makes some of the plot of the first game kind of redundant. And this should also be like a branching off for the Tales series for me, but I have not like finished another Tales series. I've seen the anime versions of 2 of them, one of them, which had 2 episodes dealing with the prequel series. But I haven't played. No, it was Zestiria and Berseria. Sorry, I heard you say Vesperia. Yeah, but I kind of liked it. I feel like the anime at least took like a season or so to get into place where I could finally lock in. Oh, it's going for this kind of thing. I like the kind of combining of some, I think, Christian and Buddhist aspects, maybe some King Arthur in there as well, because it reminded me of the Wheel of Time series, just how that went along, or at least like in the world building. I'm still talking about Zestiria here. Yeah.
Okay, I'll save my Tails thoughts until after you finish.
Yeah. I mean, I really, it just really made me want to play the game, which I think is maybe a good thing for an anime based on a game, probably for the self promotion, other than the selling of figures based on it more. But I have the game sitting in my Steam library. Maybe one day I'll start them. Okay, what do you want to say about Tails?
Okay, so I've never beaten a Tails game.
Mm-hmm.
I always associate Tails and Trails also because they have very similar sounding names and they both start with T and they're both really long and they're both cult classics.
Mm-hmm.
But I have Symphonia, Arise, Zestiria, Vesperia, and Abyss. I have 5 of these games, and I've still never beaten one.
Mm-hmm.
And I legitimately question how the hell I've gotten this far in my life without playing. Oh, I also have the Zillia duology. But
Mm-hmm.
the one I've definitely put the most time in is Zestiria, which is funny because that's probably the fan least favorite.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just damn man, I like Saray. Damn man, that's Robbie Damon. I like that guy.
Yeah.
For the record, that was like the first time where I like actually heard Robbie Damon, and I went, "Oh damn, I like this guy's voice acting."
Yeah. But yeah, one of my favorite games of all time. Would suggest anyone who likes like action RPGs play. If you want to play a really good story game, it's that. One of my biggest regrets is that, was it last year at Anime Los Angeles, one of the voice actors was there, and I didn't bring my copy to get it signed by her, and we even did an interview with her. So I'm really sad I didn't get it signed.
This is why you always this is why you always check guests before you go.
Yeah, I think I had seen it. I just forgotten that she did voice one of the characters.
Honest, I would never like let myself live it down if I didn't bring that Metal Gear Solid 4 copy.
Yeah, like David Hayter. Just I automatically think Solid Snake. If I had a copy of a Metal Gear game, I guess 1 through 4 to get him to sign, I would definitely bring it.
Yeah, Cam Clark, you probably don't immediately think Liquid Snake. You probably think like Kaneda from Akira because he's actually he's actually the pioneer dub voice actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which I did hear him yell Tetsuo when I was waiting in line. That was a weird interaction.
I feel like he has to do it at least one time any convention he's at now.
I just heard the man yell Tetsuo, and I'm just sitting here thinking, what?
Like someone's gonna pay him $20 to film a 5-second video with just him yelling that out.
Because I still hadn't seen Akira at this point.
Okay, that is another thing on the. I had to be in the right like state of mind to get through this. Just because I remember watching it the first time, I think it was late at night. I was hungry. I didn't like it. Then I saw it again in class, and I was, I'd eaten before class, so I was like focused, and I was like, "Oh, this is a really good movie, actually."
And we're talking about Akira.
Yes.
Sorry for causing a derail.
Oh no, it's okay. I that's the end of my thing. It's just like oh hey, remember this thing we brought up earlier? This is another example of that.
Okay. Also, I fucking hate I'm looking at my PS3 copy of Symphonia right now, and I just saw that they have the fucking PSN thing on the back, and it's just for trophies. I hate that games do that.
Okay, moving on to my third game, Pokemon X version.
That's why.
No, that's X, but it has the Y Pokemon on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird thing where they do the contrasting Pokemon on there. For whatever reason, I think they stopped with Sun and Moon, but for X and Y, I think Black and White, they had the opposite Pokemon on there. So yes, I still remember Christmas, would have been 98, 97, when I got my first Game Boy in Pokemon Red. And how much time I sunk into that. That would also be very high up on the list of games I played to completion. And so I had been following Pokemon for every major version release since then. So I still remember getting, I think I went to GameStop by my college to pick it up on launch day. And I remember just playing this any spare moment I had, because this was the first one in big full 3D, and it was on the 3DS, so it had the 3D slider on as well. I fell in love with this game. It's my favorite of the Pokemon games. I love Mega Evolution. I love the design of the world. Do you have your copy here, thankfully?
I grabbed my copy. No, they did not put the Y on the X
okay,
copy.
I put Pokemon X and it gave me Y.
You just grabbed a weird custom copy. You just grabbed a weird custom art. Yeah, no, the only one they did the contrasting one was Black and White one.
Okay. Oh,
sorry, I'm calling you out right now.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just typed Pokemon X into the search engine on the 3x3 maker, and that's what it gave me. That's
fair. I couldn't find a 3x3 maker.
Oh, the one we used for anime also has games on it.
Fuck.
Yeah. That was the first thing I checked just to make sure. Yeah, so I fell in love with like all this, and I still remember like had an interview that week, and it's like the one thing I would talk about and say, "What have you been playing recently?" Sorry, it's not one of your games. It's Pokemon X. You probably should have anticipated this, given where I'm going to school and what just came out. Sorry. And then I think I beat it later that day when I was at the bus stop waiting for my bus to take me back to my the room I was staying at, because I was living off campus. I had to take a bus to campus. And my 3DS battery, like sometime around the final fight, like the post-credits fight, started blinking red. I was like, okay, I got to get through this. I got to get through this. I got through it. I got to the end of all of that. It saved. It made it back to the start screen, and my 3DS died. As someone who is not Jewish, I think that's the closest I will ever feel to the miracle of Hanukkah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely a deity watching over you in that instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, it doesn't like shake up Pokemon in a big way, but it is like an expansion into 3D or to like full 3D for a mainline game. I like Lumia City I like because it's Kalos in this one, and like I just like the design of everything in this one. So it's my favorite of the Pokemon games. Sun and Moon are also good. Sun and Moon also made me remember the name of a food I had when I went to Hawaii a couple times, but could never remember. It was the malasada. I just called them donuts because they're like a kind of like filled pastry and very similar. But so that was a good game. I just didn't like it as much. I still need to play Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet, which I'll probably wait until after I get a Switch 2 so I can play probably Scarlet in a way that runs
actual
well.
frame rate.
Yes. Like I feel sorry because I know they were just on a hectic schedule. They could probably never meet and put it out well. But boy, playing on Switch 2 is probably going to be the only way to play it in the future.
Okay. Am I allowed to mention my Pokemon Gen 6 takes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I played X and Y for the first time recently. Okay, so I first want to mention the funny anecdote. When I first mentioned I was playing Pokemon X, where I said I was a kid when this game came out, and you were just so upset because you said I remember being in college when that game came out.
Yeah.
And I just laughed really hard because this was like right before the stream with me and Fangy. But I just said that, and I think I saw JD actually like start balding a bit more.
Oh no, I was already this bald at that point.
He got a hair grown back, turned gray, fell out immediately.
Yeah, for making me feel old because I was well into my 20s at that point when it came out.
Yeah, no, that interaction did happen. That was really funny. But I beat my last holiday, and I wish I liked it. It felt. It's not that it's like a horrifically made game. It's just that it felt too easy. But it also might be the fact that I was kind of breaking the game in half. Yeah,
that is the thing with Pokemon games, right? People say they're too easy, but I don't know if I just don't grind enough. But I'll be like, wow, that was hard. And it's like everyone on the internet, no, that was the easiest thing ever. What are you, a baby?
It's too easy. Okay, that's it. Pull up your team. Show me the EVs.
Yeah, I don't.
The thing is, Super Train. I ended up min-maxing the EVs in my fucking X playthrough, and I made a team and I kind of sweeped it. But I also don't like the fact that each gym has 3 Pokemon.
Okay.
But this does not mean I hate Gen 6 because my favorite Pokemon game is Omega Ruby.
Yeah.
I have played this game twice. I've owned both versions. I own Alpha Sapphire over there. But yeah, Omega Ruby was a very good game. I fucking loved Omega. Did you ever play it? For us?
I played through one of them. I don't remember because I just rented it from GameFly and played it through really quickly. But it is a game that I felt really sad for doing that just because I had a time limit. And I would want to play it again and actually, take my time with it.
I can tell you that Amazon still has 3DS Pokemon games for like $40.
Oh. Well, I'm kind of low on cash right now, so maybe when I have the cash.
Fair. I'm saying when you have the cash, buy Omega Ruby.
Yeah.
Because Omega Ruby is my favorite Pokemon game. Compliment check. What does this mean?
Oh, it's a redeem? I didn't see it up here.
Support A to J plays with bits or channel points to unlock fun and interactive benefits. I work for this man. He doesn't pay me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, understandable. Okay, I got 15 minutes to go through 6, so I'm going to try and do them.
Oh shit, I didn't know we were that slow. Okay, I'll stop talking.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If we go long, it's fine. I'm more worried about your time than my time.
My time doesn't matter, but I think we should probably pick up the pace. I'll try to keep my anecdotes to a minimum because I'm actually out of anecdotes.
Oh, that's good. So Resident Evil 4, I have the remake here, but the original is also one of my favorite games of all time. So every time you kept bringing it, I was like, yeah, just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to bring it up. I'm trying to make you think, no, it's not going to be on here, but no, it's on here. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Like one of my favorite shooters of all time. One of my favorite like action horror games of all time. Like I remember, I think I originally got it on the GameCube. Then I upgraded to the Wii version, which is maybe one of the best ways to play it. I don't know if someone's like modded in that functionality on the remake yet, but if they have, I will play through it like that just because I love the remake as well. So getting to play it with like a pointer would be so much more fun. But yeah, I loved like the cheesiness of the original version. Never takes itself too seriously, but still gets kind of frightening. I love just all the gunplay. I love like the bonuses you can get for replaying it. Like you can get Ashley in a suit of armor. So then like my strategy just became, okay, send her into the wave of zombies because they can't kill her. Shoot a mine onto her, watch it explode and kill everything, and she's A-okay.
Yeah, I've heard that's probably the best strat with the game when you do like the hardest difficulty for that trophy.
Yeah. I was playing it on a thing that didn't have achievements. I was doing it just because it was fun.
Funny tactic go on PlayStation 2.
Yeah. But yeah, I played the remake. It's a really good like adaptation of that. It takes out some of the silliness, makes it a bit more serious along the lines of the other remakes, which are also really good. Actually, I've played Resident Evils 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The remakes for the 2 and 3. I haven't played the originals. But they're all really good. 4 is just my favorite of the series because it's the first one I got into. It's the one that made me love the series and want to go back and try these. Been trying to make my way through 5, but 5 has gotten one of them. I have to get through that slog at the start, I think, as I get used to it. I also didn't like that they changed the like inventory system from the attaché case to the just you have 9 slots.
No.
Yeah. I like puzzling around. Okay, how can I fit this gun, this upgrade, all these chicken eggs? Believe me, I need these chicken eggs, these herbs that I'm going to combine one day.
Egg.
What?
Yeah, the eggs have been like coming in clutch for my playthrough.
Yeah. So yes, one of my favorite games of all time. Pick a version of it. It's probably a good game. Maybe not the iOS version. I know that exists. I actually have the VR version, which I haven't played through yet, but I have it on my Oculus 2 or Quest 2. So maybe I'll play through that one day when I have enough space to actually like play a VR game in my room. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, please play it. One of the best games of all time. One of the most fun, I think, gaming experiences you'll ever have if you like horror, shooters, that kind of stuff. Or just action and spectacle too is top notch. Okay, moving on to my center game here. Dragon Age Origins. We were talking earlier about sometimes you have to find like that game that gets you into a genre. This was me for like computer RPGs in the old school style where they weren't turn-based, but they weren't fully real time. So you just had like, Andrew, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just kind of staying off camera.
Okay, so yeah. Dragon Age Origins, like not really real time, not really turn-based. You can pause and like issue commands and then they'll go through and just keep doing that or basic attacking. And this was the one that got me into it because I really liked the story. This was another one where I had to kind of like get through like the hurdles at the beginning of it. But I really loved this game. I've played the first 3 games in this series. I've seen the anime film, the animated series. I'm reading through the books. I just kind of love the world this much. I still need to get the money to buy Veilguard. I heard it's not that good, but I will play it just because I love this.
Maybe it's not worth it.
But I will play it just because I love the series. I want to see when it's going because it seems like it might be dead for another 10 years at this point, if not forever.
Inquisition is very good.
Yes, Inquisition is really good. I also love 2. 2 has a lot of rough edges because it was made in like 8 months. They were supposed to make Inquisition as the second one. Then they had to move, I think, Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3. So there's a gap in the schedule, and EA was like, okay, we need a game to fill this. And so Dragon Age 2 was born that way.
It would have been Mass Effect 2.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I don't like that I have these dates memorized for games I've never played.
Yeah. I still haven't typed that I'm talking Dragon Age right now. Give me a second. But yeah, I love the world. It mashes together a lot of like my favorite fantasy books. You can see like elements taken from Wheel of Time, A Song of Ice and Fire, probably The Witcher. A lot of like classic fantasy is in here, especially dark fantasy. So I kind of like how it plays with all those. I like the characters. I like that in the first one you can pick like an origin. I think I played an elven mage in my first game. Might have been a human mage. But it was like a lot of fun saying, oh, here's how they all start differently, and here's how they then come together. And then you can go explore like the other areas. Like you go back to each origin area, and it has like a special thing if that was your origin. So it's just like a fun game. I could see my choices kind of playing out. Like the first game also ends with you either have to like kill off your character or do something else. I was like, no, my character wouldn't do that. They wouldn't force that on anyone else. They're just going to make the sacrifice. And then I was like, oh, hey, there's an expansion that takes place after this, so you're going to have to make a new character. Sorry. And so like in each one, I've tried to play like a different like race and character. Like 2, I think you have to be human in 2, so I was a human warrior there. And then 3, I was a rogue of some sort. Elven, maybe? I think it was an elven rogue. But yeah, it's a really fun series. It got a really cool world and a lot of cool media surrounding it that I still need to consume more of. A lot of fun, but you have to really get into old school computer RPGs to get into 1 and 2 especially. Like if they were, for whatever reason, remade, I would kind of hope they get the treatment where they get the turn-based like option, if not just going fully turn-based, like Baldur's Gate 3. Like, because I got into this, I also got into Pillars of Eternity from Obsidian, which was like another successor to the old school Baldur's Gate games. But that took me a couple tries to get into as well, because I was like, okay, now I finally understand these old systems. I can kind of get into them. It has a couple modern touches, but it's still the old, like real time, but you can pause the issue specific commands. So I got into that. And thankfully, 2, Deadfire has turn-based combat. So I just turned that on as soon as it gave me the option. It's like, yeah, I very much like to just do it turn by turn, controlling each unit as I go. So yeah, that's my pitch for playing Dragon Age. Now to a game that really got me into a bit more wackier side and M-rated. No More Heroes.
I just want to make one comment. I was literally thinking about No More Heroes earlier today, thinking, man, I really want to play this game because I keep seeing it and I keep hearing Destroy Resort and I go, But yeah, that's my whole No More Heroes ramble. I would like to hear it more.
Yeah, so No More Heroes came out when I was like 16, 17. I had just gotten to Wii a couple months ago and I had seen like all the glowing reviews for this game. And it's like, yes, I really want to play this game. It looks so interesting. I mean, you're playing a guy who basically gets a lightsaber in the mail and then goes on to say, I'm going to be the best assassin so I can sleep with this hot lady. And it's a lot of fun. It mostly focuses on the boss fights. You can move around town of Santa Destroy, California.
Awesome Wiimote controls.
Yeah. Doing your your odd jobs to get your fight money or your entrance fees for each thing. Most of the games are pretty good, except that Scorpion one that came back in 2, just because I think Suda 51 has a really wicked sense of humor. It's like, let's make you play the worst game again if you want to. But I love its style of humor, its action. It's definitely more of an action beat 'em up. You get your lightsaber, you can just hack through all your enemies. Recharging is, doing this with the Wii remote. Saving is sitting on a toilet. It takes a lot of twists, turns. It's really just over the top action. And I just like how it lampshades bits of it. Like the final reveal is like, oh, I thought you would be expecting like a third act twist at this point. And then it just kind of goes on there. I've beaten this on bitter, the like hardest difficulty in the original version. And boy, did that take forever, especially the last fight where you just have to kind of lock in and get those like perfect dodges so you can get like the Zen focus mode. A lot of fun. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle works. Sands off a lot of the rough edges, but still somehow leaves a bunch of them on. It cuts out like the fight fee, so you just can go from fight to fight. Removes a lot of the open world stuff just because it really wasn't there. Has a lot of really fun mini games though for like earning money so you can buy a bunch of other things.
So how was 3?
I have not played 3 yet. I have all 3 of them on Switch. I've been meaning to play through them. They're another like game if I ever start streaming on my own that I will probably play on stream. But I wanted to also play was it Travis Strikes Again?
I was gonna say Travis Strikes Again does exist, and I don't know anyone who talks about it.
Oh, I think like one of our like fellow anime club members has talked about it when I brought up the series, but I didn't have a physical copy of that at the time, and I think that's the reason she brought it up. But yeah, really great game if you're in like hack and slash, over the top action, just completely goofy. I don't say it would solidify my sense of fear, but it kind of is a good representation of like some of the goofier things I like. Like my choice for this, like my alternate choice for this would have been like Psychonauts, which I played I think my first year of college, long after it had come out. So this isn't like a making me feel old kind of thing, but it's just a really good game, solid platformer, really funny. I like the story bits of it. I like Raz's character in Psychonauts, and like his geekiness, and then he goes when he wins. That's something. And Psychonauts 2 also really good. I had a former classmate. I think we had one class together, but another like grad from our school who worked on it, and I got to talk to her just because I was talking to her about working in the industry and like seeing if there's an open position at Double Fine. Sadly, there hasn't been, and hasn't been successful, but still a really great game. Moving on to the next one. Insomniac's Spider-Man. So, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. I don't know, so original. Is my favorite ice cream flavor vanilla. I'm surprised you haven't asked that one yet this turn.
Or this found in kitchen. Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't really had like a reason. I probably should have
with Ocarina of Time.
To call you John Metacritic.
Yeah. But this also kind of my love for, I think like people might derogatorily call them checklist games. Like it's a big open world. There's a whole bunch of things you can do that shows you like a list. Oh, you've done like 8 out of these 72 things. Here, go find the next one to do it. But I like doing it. What?
Assassin's Creed.
Yes, Assassin's Creed. Some elements in the new Tomb Raider games, which would have been here had Spider-Man not come out and just really like me. Like the only thing I really don't like about Spider-Man, the game, is that the white emblem on the suit. I am kind of like a black emblem on the suit kind of guy. So as soon as they gave me the option to swap it out for a suit with a black emblem, I was like, change it. Okay, we're good. But I love Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Laura Bailey as Mary Jane. What's his name? I think it's Travis William as Kingpin. But like the performances in this, Miles Morales, the kind of expansion pack, standalone like smaller game between this and 2, also really good. Not as big a Miles fan as I am a Peter fan, but that's just because of when I grew up. I think for younger people it might be the exact opposite in some regards. But yeah, I love this game. I love how like the combos in it, how you get like lots of aerial combos. You can mix in the web shooters and everything, and how the web slinging or like the swinging feels really good too. Just going around town, doing all the like random missions, like helping people, just being like a good hero at like Spider-Man's level is really satisfying. I think I have all the achievements for this on Steam. If not, I'm missing like get 100 combo without getting hit, and only because it's so hard. But I think I went through a playthrough just to do that, like find a mission where I could do it, and did it. I haven't played 2 yet, even though it's on Steam now. And the Lizard is my favorite Spider-Man villain, and he's in it. He's in it with Kraven and Venom. So I'm really looking forward to that when I actually have the money to buy it. So yes, if you like Spider-Man, if you like games where you just have a big open world to go do things in, like a long list of things to do other than the main quest, really good game to check out. I would recommend it. But moving on,
I'm a big like open world guy, but I do want to play Spider-Man. Okay, moving on.
Moving on to the game that really got me into like the bigger like strategy, not really tactics on kind of like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem also could have been on here. Like Fire Emblem, was it the Blazing Blade? The one on the GBA that's just called Fire Emblem.
Blazing Blade.
Yeah. Sacred Stones might have also been on here because I really like that one. Three Houses I also really liked. I don't think I've finished. Oh, and Awakening was also a really solid one.
You hit all the fan favorites except for Path of Radiance.
I have not finished Path of Radiance yet.
I can't afford Path of Radiance.
I found it for
it's now literally just buy a Switch 2, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I was able to find a GameCube copy at a GameStop in like the mall for like $30 once. So I bought it. What?
I refuse to believe that.
This was like more than 10 years ago at this point, though.
That tracks. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. But no, the game that got me into like the bigger, like grander scale of tactics, or I guess strategy, was Civilization V. This one was another like, I've heard good things about this game. I've never actually played this kind of game. Let's buy it and see how it goes, kind of thing. And I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in Civilization V at this point, or 6. I mean, I could look up it on Steam, but you know what I mean. Civilization is a game that fills up as much time as you are willing to give it.
I have 6 sitting on my PC. I should probably play that.
Yeah, I love the different like choices in the style like that you can play your civilization. Do you want to go the warmonger route? Do you want to go the science route? Do you want to go the culture route? Do you want to go the religion route? Do you want to go the economics route? Do you want to start one and then go to the other because someone else is already beating you in that route? Which I've probably done multiple times when I start with like science and then shift to culture at some point. Yeah, my favorite civilization in 5 is I think Brazil. I love that they really go for the culture and archaeology route. So that's just a lot of fun for me. That's my favorite way of playing the game. It's like, how can I find like all this history stuff, bring it into like my culture, make art, make music, and kind of then press it on the entire world. It doesn't involve a lot of military. So there are games where I've just thrown away after like 150 turns because somebody decided to declare war on me. I don't have the money to start a war because I don't have a standing army. But that's kind of the fun of Civilization, is that you could be rolling for 150 turns and someone goes, oh yeah, I declare war on you. And then you're just like, guess I'm going to die.
That just sounds like playing Risk. Yeah.
A lot more fun in my... I think it's a lot well tuned because you have improvements going off every turn or so. It is very much the embodiment of one more turn. It started that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I can go one more turn. I can see like my science project be complete so I can start a new thing. Oh, my cultural thing is up next. I guess I got to play another turn. Oh,
it's 3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh boy, where did all this time go? I don't think I've ever played it that late. Like a lot of my friends know that if they see me up past about midnight, there's something wrong. But Civilization is probably a game that would keep me up all night. Like I have heard stories of people playing Civilization all night. Like he says goodbye or good night to his parents as they go. When they come back to wish him a good morning, he's still there playing the same game. He hasn't stopped. Civilization 6 also good. I just haven't put as much time into it, and I haven't even touched Civilization 7 because of that. It's not that I don't like it. It seemed to have a few like issues that any like big game like this is gonna have at launch, and I haven't had the chance to buy it and play it yet. But speaking of games that take up way too much of my time,
Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire.
It's the only roguelike I like.
Oh, it's definitely my favorite of the like. It's one of my favorite of the roguelikes. If I wanted to put a roguelike platformer, I might have put Rogue Legacy 2 here.
It cured my war flashbacks of card-based battle systems from the game Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on the PlayStation 2.
Okay, I love Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I will not take the slander.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, for Chain of Memories, remember I played it when it came out on the GBA, and I was
that explains a lot more.
I was like, what, 13 at the time? Yeah, 13, because my cousins were graduating from college. They're 9 years older than I am, so it was probably like 13.
Yeah, people like the GBA versions a lot more than the PS2 version, so that explains a lot. Okay, let's talk about Spire now.
Yeah, so Slay the Spire, card-based battle system roguelike. You play as one of 4 classes. You've been tasked to slay the Spire, essentially. You go along randomly generated routes. You add cards to your deck. You remove cards from your deck. You modify cards in your deck. You upgrade them. There's a lot of like customization, a lot of random things that could happen, lots of cool battles that really use the cards to their like biggest effect. I love like just going through a run and says, oh yeah, hey, take this new card or trade this thing for that thing. I love like the relics and all the things they can bring into it. I love playing as all the classes. Honestly, my least favorite might be, was it the Ironheart? Just because it's basically a hit things big and make defense. Defect is also really cool just because you're juggling all those different orbs for their different effects. You're juggling the ice orbs, the spark orbs, the darkness orbs, and the atomic orbs just for your energy. Like all those is just like a real cool resource management. Silent and what's the other one? Why am I forgetting the 4th one's name?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
The Watcher.
Thank you.
Yes. Are probably my favorites because I just like generate a bunch of knives, stab the opponents with them, and then like watch the effects kind of pile on. Are you like poisoning them? Or do you have a card that plays or does damage every time you play a knife, cool. Now play 10 knives. The only bad part is then you're going to get the Time Eater as your Act 3 boss and will completely destroy your strategies. That is the hardest thing about Slay the Spire, is that whatever strategy you come up with, there's an Act 3 boss that will counter it, and it will throw that boss at you. And if you're on Ascension 20, you have to do that twice. And I've done that for every class. I have beaten the base Ascension 20 for each of the classes just because I love the game that much. It is one of my favorite like card games of all time. Like one of the things I want to do before this year's out is just do a big like card game-a-thon, like stream marathon, where I see if I can beat like 10 card games in a row, no losses. If I go back, I start again. This is one of them. Like I have non-traditional card games. So this, like Balatro, but also add in like Hearthstone Battlegrounds, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! This just kind of kicked off a love for more roguelites and got me back playing card games after I'd been off Yu-Gi-Oh! For like a decade. Even if they have nothing in common other than they have cards. I am so excited for the sequel. I think it's releasing into early access sometime later this year. So I'm very excited to play that. It looks interesting. I'm just wondering if all the old characters are going to be back or if we're going to have like, I think Silence back along with like a Necromancer, a new class. I don't know if we've seen any heads or tails of the other ones yet, but I'm very excited. Honorable mentions. As much as like people hate it, League of Legends took up so much time in my early college years. Like I went to college on the East Coast, but I'm from the West Coast. So playing games, especially like League of Legends, was one of the ways I could keep in touch with my friends on the West Coast. We would like go on Skype when that was like the good thing to use for games, along with I think Mumble and then eventually Discord when that became more popular. And just like chat as we were playing this. It's also how I spent a lot of my time like hanging out with Fangy like in undergrad. Really fun game for the first couple of years. There are cycles that I go through.
League
I want
is
to play
fun until you start losing.
Yeah, I mean I've had fun in games I've lost, but yeah, like the community. I basically get cycles where I want to play it again, and then the community turns me off for like another 2 years. Like where I'll play like 10 games and someone will flame me because I'm not playing competitive. I'm playing casual. We should be cool here. We're not like playing for points or ranking or anything. We're just playing to have fun. But if I do poorly mid or I get like put top or in jungle and I just suck at jungling, I'll get someone yelling at me and it's like, oh yeah, this is why I don't play this game too much.
Oh, right, it sucks.
Yeah.
Me remembering that I hate online games.
Other honorable mentions.
No, I'm not.
Hearthstone. Battlegrounds has been taking up way too much of my time recently because it's a good game to kill like 30 minutes, especially if I'm watching something else on my other screen. Like if I have a stream from one of my friends up there, I just want, okay, I don't need to give this my full attention right now. Let me play Hearthstone on my other screen. But I like the strategies and all of that. Golden Sun, the Lost Age specifically, would have been on here had I not remembered Resident Evil 4. We just got through playing that Golden Sunday, as I keep mentioning, like for the 5th time now. It was one of my favorite games from my childhood, probably also up there in the list of games I've replayed the most times. It's still amazing. Like I finished on Sunday. I still love the ending and like the final revelations of things. And like that final scene, especially if you go back, I am doing my best to put like all my emotion into it on that stream. Like just as like, even if I'm doing like a fully comedic voice, because I don't have any voices. So I was just doing vaguely sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series character voices for everyone. So like Garrett ended up being Joey. So I'm just yelling like out in his voice, "You monster!" And I was like, yeah, I see what the power of this scene that I saw in my head when I was a kid. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Super Mario Galaxy 2, I already brought up, one of my favorite games of all time. Probably number 2 on my list, but I don't think it's as indicative of like myself and my style as any of these here. Like a lot of these here have some connection to like moments. Some of them are just like, oh yeah, I like this style game, but I love the Marios, like the 3D Marios, and Galaxy 2 just happens to be my favorite. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. Anything else you've forgotten, Andrew?
Racking my brain now. If there isn't anything, because I will regret not saying some things, probably. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly like rally off some games I really enjoyed, but I never actually finished. Okay. Tales of Styria, I got about halfway and then dropped it. So I lost my save data.
Okay, you cut off like after you said, and I dropped it. I don't know if you said anything.
Sorry. I dropped it because I got a PS5, so
Mhm.
we didn't transfer save data. Final Fantasy V is a game I've picked up and put down many times, and I've put it down recently
Mhm.
because I got distracted with other things.
Yeah.
And I already mentioned Final Fantasy IV being amazing, and it was almost what I picked instead of 16.
Mhm.
And I've beaten that game twice, so that one's not a haven't beaten. And I've beaten Final Fantasy 1 twice. That's an excellent game.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Oh,
I don't really have anything else, I guess.
I think one other big one that I left off here, but probably would have swapped out with Spider-Man had I not put either that or like one of the Tomb Raider games. Also the new Tomb Raider trilogy. I really like it. I like Shadow most specifically just because I like the South American setting. I like that you can finally swim in those games. So it
Okay,
has some
that
underwater
actually
sequences. But
that
the
actually
other
does
one I
look
was thinking of
nice.
was probably the 3D Fallouts. Uh, like I like
Three New
3.
Vegas 4 and Three
Yeah.
New Vegas and 4.
Yeah. I really like 4 because I think it finally got the gunplay down. Like, so you're not like just going into VATS immediately. You can actually do things outside of it, more specifically. But 4, sorry, I like that about 4. I like seeing like the Massachusetts area just because uh, I've been to like Boston a couple times. I haven't really explored much, so it's a way to explore the ruins of Boston. But the New Vegas the setting of New Vegas is also really good because I grew up in California on the West Coast, been to Vegas a couple times. So if it's like, hey, let's go to Vegas, like, hey, can we go to this place that's in the game? It's really cool. Also has a really good soundtrack just because where was that? Was that the comic book shop? I was somewhere when I heard Big Iron come on. I was like, I was singing along to it.
That just reminded me of an interaction I had with someone. The sentence "going to the store,"
Mhm.
which was going to the place where the game's from, and I just playing Neo: The World Ends With You, like from Persona 5, and it was like I actually got flashbanged by that sentence.
Oh, believe me. I didn't check out any of the Persona 5 places in Japan. Add that to my list for next time.
I didn't check out any of the places in Persona.
Other than the scramble, but everyone goes to the scramble when they're in Japan.
Everyone goes to that's not the Persona 5 place. That's the World Ends With You place.
You're right. Don't they also? I think it's also in Persona 5. I think they show at least
It
like
is in Persona 5. However,
yeah, but it's not.
that's not what I think of when I think Shibuya
Yeah,
or Shibuya,
you're
however
right.
you pronounce it.
World Ends With You is definitely the one I think of more because it's set in that Shibuya.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry I'm like gushing so much. Anyway,
No.
I think it's time we wrap up.
Yeah, it is. I saw the time.
Sorry it took so long.
Oh no, it's fine. I really like talking. Honestly, I think the time limit is more just for Manuel and sometimes the guests on the East Coast to keep up with them.
Fair. Yeah.
So yeah, let's wrap up here. So yes, this has been a really fun time seeing like where our tastes kind of intersect.
Yeah, no, I just keep forgetting that I have like weird taste with games.
Mm-hmm.
Because my 3 favorites are all the oddballs in their series.
Hey, so every game probably has someone who loves it either because they played it as a kid or just because it opened up some kind of new thing for them. And like, yes, I love this game because of that. So seeing like the oddballs that people pick are always really interesting. Like, yeah, like you said, mine could have been John Metacritic in places.
Oh, fuck, Uncharted.
Oh, yeah.
Uncharted 4. Fuck, I was going to bring that up when you mentioned Tomb Raider because I've heard like the Tomb Raider reboots are a lot like Uncharted. Remembered, I really like Uncharted.
Yeah, and Uncharted took some inspiration from Tomb Raider, like the original games, and then they came back.
Ouroboros.
Yes, game dev is a lot of like, oh yeah, I like this thing from that guy. I like this from that guy. You could probably make an Ouroboros like, oh yeah, I like this from Mario. I like this from someone. I like this thing from this thing that took from Mario. I like this thing that took from this thing that took from this thing that took from Mario, and probably end up at a circle somewhere at some point.
Every indie game.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, another one I left off that I don't see a lot of people talk about, Dungeon Defenders. It's like a tower defense action RPG kind of thing. I played a lot of that, loved it. I love playing as their mage class. Just he also has like he raises his staff up high. He can then drops down like an arcane blast that wipes out enemies. I really like it. I need to play the remake more, but it was one of my favorite games in college, and I definitely need to pick it up. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be it for this week. We went a little long because we all had really good stories of why we love these games. Yeah. But thank you for coming again, Andrew. I know I asked you kind of short notice.
You gave me ample time to make it. I just slacked on making it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why did you do it like... Oh, wrong. Oh, sorry. I'm looking for a thing. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for coming. If you like what you've seen, consider supporting. Oh, I didn't do the spiel for this week. Okay, so Manuel, are you still here? Is Adventures on for tomorrow night? I'll give him like 5 seconds to respond, just to see if he's still listening. You might have fallen asleep already. Well, if Manuel's okay, they're probably going to do A to J Adventures tomorrow night. Him and Warren are still playing through Final Fantasy Renaissance. I was about to say Renaissance. I'm not Ted Mosby. DTR is off this week. Golden Sunday is going to be off for a month until we come back with a new title and start Live Alive.
Until we get our DS capture cards and play Dark Dawn.
Yeah. Once again, anyone watching,
if only I could loan you my 3DS.
Yeah. Send me the $250.
I have a fucking capture card.
Okay. Now someone send me the $250 to get someone to make it into a capture card 3DS. I'll get it done. I'll find a copy of Dark Dawn somewhere. It's not in. I have it in my collection, but it's probably with my dad on the East Coast. So I'm probably not going to see it anytime soon if he hasn't already like given it away. I understand. It's been sitting there for like a decade now, so he needs space in the garage or something, I'm sure. But yeah, that's going to be it. We should be back next week with something. Manuel and I will probably figure out something. But if you've liked what you've seen, consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/A2JConnections. Right there. Shout out to our patron, Ed. Every dollar helps keep our website ad-free and helps us bring you content like this and our con coverage. I think we've mostly wrapped up our AX coverage, but we'll be doing more cons in the future. And there's still some stuff from other cons that haven't come out yet because I need to work on them, but I've been busy working on other things. Yes, support us right there. If you want to follow us on socials, they are now kind of over Andrew's head. A2J Info on Twitter, A2J Connections on YouTube, A2J Plays on Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe. We also have the A2J Plays.
Oh shit, wrong arm.
Yeah, we also have the A2J Plays YouTube where we'll have the last episode of Golden Sunday, the VOD for that this Sunday. Everything's about a week delay, I think, on there. Everything else for A2J Connections with or without the hyphens between A, 2, and J. Yeah, and that's going to be it for this week. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe on whichever platforms you're on. Let us know what you think of this. What do you think of our taste? Do we have complete trash? Like, am I just John Metacritic, as Andrew kind of said?
It's for one game, man.
Hey, like, I understand. There are like 5 really highly rated games on there. I don't blame you for saying, oh, that's just boring.
No, I just wanted to. I would have made fun of you, but you had like an actual background with that game, so I would have felt really bad.
Oh no, I understand. Like, it's like saying Citizen Kane is your favorite movie. Someone's gonna say, oh, you only like it because everyone else says it's the best movie ever. I understand that. Like, yes, I had that personal connection to it, but I understand that people are just going to make that assumption when I say that to them.
Yeah, no, I was willing to listen.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Good night.
Good night.